Hey everyone, this lesson is your quick start guide to finger picking. I will give you 3 essential finger picking patterns. And for example, you came up with a song that sounds like this. And after learning them, you will be able to play them like. Or. I know that finger picking can be a little bit tricky for beginners, that's why we're gonna go from easiest to hardest. Alright, nothing more to say, let's get into it. Okay, here's our chord progression. C major to G major to A minor to D. Nice and easy chord progression. And now let's learn how to play it with our fingers. The most important thing in finger picking is keeping your bass steady. So before we even learn any patterns, let's play this chord progression using only bass notes. Because whatever we play, it can be any pattern like or whatever I play, I keep this bass going, and this is the tricky part. So, when we have a chord with the roots on the A, for example, C, we play like this. 5-4, 5-4, like C, E, C, E. 5-4, 5-4. When we play the G chord, we play 6-4. Our first bass is always the root note. Of course, there are some exceptions, but the general rule goes like this. 6-4. If we had an F chord, it would be 6-4 as well. Then we go back to the A minor and we play 5-4 again. And when we go to the D chord, we play 4-3. Sometimes you can encounter stuff like this with the F sharp in the bass, but here we're just gonna play straight D, G, D, G. Now, when playing bass notes, don't play like this. Don't do this. It's the unnecessary movement. You'll get tired faster, you may not be in time, and the sound isn't that great. Play with your straight thumb, like this. Now we're gonna play through this whole chord progression, and we're gonna play only bass notes. And one more important tip, don't forget about accents on 2 and 4 in this case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The second note, 2 and 4, should be a little louder, because if you play like this, this is not it. Sounds too boring, dare I say, but if you emphasize the second note just a little bit, like 30% louder, it reminds us of, drum kit, and it makes you want to dance, it makes you want to move. So yeah, now let's play through the whole chord progression. We play each chord for 2 bars, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Make sure that you do this. I know it can be boring, but trust me, if you don't nail this down, you won't be able to play any pattern. And you need to be consistent with your bass notes, like make sure that there are no pauses, no it should be like a metronome. And now, once we got that down, let's learn our first finger picking pattern. It's really simple. I always talk about this one in my lessons and courses or with students. It goes like this. Really easy. We don't play any notes simultaneously here. We keep our bass going, and this is what we do. After the first bass we play G string, then second bass and B string. That's it. G chord, A minor, D, if we speed it up, it's gonna sound like this. Sounds nice. And there's a way to make it a little more interesting. This is how we're gonna do it. We play the first four notes, just like we did, but the second time we play this high E instead of B string. So it's gonna go like. And then we go back to playing the B string in the end. Same on every other chord. And we don't have higher string on the D, so let's play D sus instead. The second time around. Now let's play the whole chord progression like this. Okay, now let's get to the second pattern. I call it Dust and Wind pattern because it's taken straight out of that song. It goes like this. It's a little trickier because we play two notes at the same time here with the bass. So first we play our root bass with the second string, then D bass, open G, A bass, B string, D bass, G. I'm gonna repeat myself one more time. Don't think of these patterns as just, you know, like this string, this, then this, this. No, no, no. Always keep in mind this. Whatever happens, we play this. It makes it much more easier for you if you think about patterns this way. Bass is the main thing here, and all this stuff, you just throw it in the middle. Now on the G we play the same thing. Only bass is different. 6/4, as you remember. A minor is the same as the C chord. Yes. And D. And D. The whole thing sounds like this. And now it's time for the third pattern. It goes like this. It's the most complicated one, but it's also much fun to play it. We play bass and then our second bass on the D with the B string. Bass on the A, G, D. And then remember our first pattern. This one. We play the same pattern, you know, where we played the highest string. And then, just like we played the first time, like A, G, D, B. It goes like this. Now let's play it faster. Even faster. So yeah, here are your 3 patterns, and one more thing, you can combine them, you know, for example. You can play the first part like this and then switch to Dust in the Wind. Like this. Sounds cool. It kinda makes you wanna dance a little bit more. You can combine them in many different ways. You can try different string order, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's very fun to practice this, to try different patterns, and songs sound great when you play them like this. So yeah, even though we used this chord progression, try to play your songs or try to play some other song, for example, you know, House of the Rising Sun, play it like there is a house in New Orleans. Or and so on and so forth. I hope this lesson was useful and that you enjoyed it. And now that you know the basics, maybe you want to play some cool fingerpicking song, and this one is for you.